Hello, and welcome to another episode of Celebrity Versus.
Hey, Steven, you're looking the wrong way.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I.
Oh, the Dow's my name. Elwood P.
As you all very well know, I normally wear my glasses when I do these videos, but a funny thing happened on my way through security the other day. But that's inconsequential. For your comparative pleasure today, we have two films with a very serious subject: mental illness. We start the comparisons by looking at leading roles. James Stewart, as you might imagine, does an excellent job of playing
Dow. Oh, the Dow's my name. Elwood P.
a man with an imaginary 6-foot rabbit as his companion. But as much as it pains me to say, his acting was not as good as Bill Murray in What About Bob? And despite feeling like I just kicked a puppy, I'll add that Murray's portrayal of the completely insane Bob Wiley is one of the best I've seen of any film in the 90s. He portrays this character who is ill in the truest sense of the word.
Well, I get dizzy spells, nausea, cold sweats, hot sweats, fever blisters, difficulty breathing, difficulty swallowing, blurred vision, involuntary trembling, dead hands, numb lips, fingernail sensitivity, pelvic discomfort. What if my heart stops beating? What if I'm looking for a bathroom, I can't find it, and my bladder explodes?
As we see in the film, Wiley has severe anxiety completing even some of the simplest tasks. From simply walking out of his New York apartment every morning, to taking an elevator ride to get to and from his appointments. He's a guy you simultaneously feel terrible about and also split your side laughing at. In our second category, storyline, I would like to point out that Harvey is a very straightforward comedy. We see a lot of funny situations rather than gags and punchlines. But a huge strike against the storyline is that it turns from a comedy in the first 40 minutes, slightly towards a drama, then ends the last 30 minutes with shades of the Twilight Zone and Doctor Who, as you see time and reality bend to the supposed fantasy. And I love Doctor Who and the Twilight Zone. In fact, they're two of my 5 favorite shows, but it's not a good look for this film. In contrast, What About Bob has a great storyline, and we see the characters evolve and devolve with it. I mean, Bob overcomes his fears, the family ends up loving him, a complete stranger, Leo has a mental breakdown. There's a lot in this comedy. And speaking of comedy,
If I fake it, then I don't have it. You know, it's the same with the cardiac arrest.
Are you married?
I'm divorced.
Would you like to talk about that?
we're going to give the win to What About Bob for the jokes and situations in this film. They are far better quality than those in Harvey. Bill Murray is a given for comedy, but we even have Richard Dreyfuss giving us great acting and great comedic energy, as we see here.
Get out.
No, we won't get out. We won't. You deserve it.
I mean, get out! Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
And needless to say, that was only one of the extremely funny moments in What About Bob? But that's only my take. I want to hear from you. Who's your pick, and who do you think should be next? And I'll see you next Tuesday when I'm joined by Caesar.